Hi everyone, welcome back to Enchanting English. There have been requests from my student subscribers to do a lesson on articles. So here we go with articles today. Articles. Articles are determiners, meaning words which are placed before nouns. There are two kinds of articles, indefinite article, a and an, which are used before singular countable nouns. For example, a book, an ice cream. And you have definite article the. Definite article the is used before singular as well as plural countable nouns and also before uncountable nouns. For example, the trees, the milk. Let us now see how a or an is used. A is used before a word beginning with a consonant sound. Here let me tell you, please don't look at the letters used there. You have to look at the sound of the letter. For example, a boy, a woman. Here we have used a before boy because the first sound is B, which is a consonant sound. Similarly, for the second one, W, which is a consonant sound. Now look at the next example, a university, a European, a 1 rupee coin. Here we have used a before U and E and O, even though they are vowel letters. But look at the pronunciation. A university, U, which is not vowel sound. Similarly, the second one, a European, the first E we are not pronouncing. We say European. So U again is not a vowel sound. Then you have a 1 rupee coin. When you pronounce it, we don't say on rupee, we say 1 rupee. V is not a vowel sound. An is used before a word beginning with vowel sound. For example, we say an umbrella, an orange, an hour, an honest man. We have used it before a vowel sound. And in the example like an hour, an honest man, here we have used it before a word with H because here H is not pronounced, we pronounce it as an R. Similarly, an honest man, H is silent there. So the first letter, first sound that comes out is O, which is a vowel sound. Now let us see the use of the definite article. Definite article is used to talk about a particular person or thing. So when we say, let's go to the shop, we mean the shop which is near your home or that particular shop that you have in your mind. And then the next usage is when a singular noun represents a whole class. For example, when we say the dog is a faithful animal, we use singular noun dog here. We don't mean one particular dog. This dog represents the whole class of dogs. So we use the before it. Again, it is used before the names of unique things, meaning one of its kind. For example, the sun, the earth. We have only one sun, we have only one earth. The next usage is, it is used before the names of oceans and seas. For example, we say the Arabian Sea, the Pacific Ocean, etc. We use it before the names of rivers, deserts, group of islands, mountain ranges, etc. For example, we say the Himalayas, the Ganga, the Thar, the Maldives. Let's now see the next usage of the definite article the. We use it with superlative degree. For example, the best, the most beautiful. We use it before musical instruments. For example, the flute, the violin. So it's wrong to say I play flute. You must say I play the flute. Now let's see the next usage. We use it before an adjective when the noun is understood. For example, the poor, the rich. When you say the poor, you mean the poor people. When you say the rich, you mean the rich people. So the noun people is understood from the context. The next usage is, it is used before the names of holy books. For example, the Bible, the Ramayana. So we say, I read the Bible, and do not say I read Bible. Let's now move on to the use of the indefinite article. What are indefinite articles? A and an. Indefinite article is used to mean one. For example, a man, a word. When you say a man, you mean one man. Similarly, a word, one word. We also use it to mean any. For example, a student should obey his teacher. When you say a student should obey his teacher, you don't mean that only one student should obey his teacher. You mean that any student is supposed to obey his teacher. Now, let us move on to the omission of the article. There are sentences where you don't find article used before nouns. So let us now take a look at those kinds of sentences. The first one is before names of substances and abstract nouns. We are not supposed to use any article. So we say, for example, milk is good for your health. Here, milk is a name of substance. We don't say the milk or a milk is good for your health. At the same time, we can also say before abstract nouns, honesty is the best policy. But look at something interesting here. When you say, please pass me the milk kept on the table, we have used the before it because you refer to a particular milk which is kept. Which milk? The milk which is kept on the table. So it is right to use the milk there. The next usage is, it is used before proper nouns. You know, proper nouns means name of a particular person, place or thing. So we don't say the Francis. You should say only Francis. We don't say the India. We say India. We say India is my motherland. We don't say the India is my motherland. Let's now see the next situation when you don't use any article. We don't use article before names of meals. Meals like breakfast, lunch, dinner, etc. So example, I had dinner. You don't say I had a dinner or I had the dinner. These are wrong. And we use before languages, we don't use any article. So we say she speaks English. It's wrong to say she speaks the English or she speaks English. At the same time, if you are particular about using the, you must say she speaks the English language. So when you place language after English, it's correct to say she speaks the English language. Now, we also don't use the before words like school, church, hospital, etc. For example, we go to school at 9 a.m. But look at an interesting sentence below. I went to the school yesterday to get my TC. In the first sentence, there is no article used before school. The is not used before school. Whereas in the second sentence, the is used before school. The first sentence means we go to school at 9 a.m. What is the primary purpose of going to school? To attend classes, to learn your lessons. So here it means the particular purpose, the primary purpose. Whereas in the second sentence it means another purpose. I went to the school not for learning lessons, not for attending classes, but to meet the people there in the office and to get the TC. So it is right to say I went to the school yesterday to get my TC. I hope you have understood the usage of articles now. If you like this lesson, don't forget to click the like button and share with your friends. Also, I look forward to your valuable comments. If you would like to have any particular grammar structure, please put it in your comment. I shall be pleased to include it in my next video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Meet you soon with an interesting lesson. Take care. Bye-bye.